Good afternoon, gentlemen and ladies of the press here present. My name is Olasokomi Ayinde Marshall, also known as K1 the Ultimate. I am here to make clarification of the incident that happened on the 5th of August 2025 at Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport local wing while about to board aircraft from Abuja to Lagos. The incident is highly regrettable because I have contributed the better part of my life in the past 50 years to the growth and development of Nigeria, my country, art and culture, both in and out of the country. I've been a good ambassador of this great nation, in and out, in very many ways. Somebody like me should not be found in such incidents. I accept responsibility and appealing to Mr. President, the country, the Honorable Minister for Aviation, the FAAN, the NCAA, and my fans across the globe to please pardon my behavior. Number one, I passed through 2 checkposts and the content of my cup was screened. Need to say I have any content in the cup. Until I got to the lounge while awaiting the boarding of the aircraft, I pour water in it because of my health situation. I need to be sipping water because I'm dehydrated, as recommended by doctor to me. Like I said, I take full responsibility of all incidents. Once again, I seek forgiveness from Mr. President, the Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who is also my father and father of the nation, the Honorable Minister for Aviation, the pilot, the airline staff, passengers, and above all, my fans across the globe, my family, for the incident. My love for the country is unshakable. I am still the darling ambassador of our nation, and I'll continue to carry the banner of this great country everywhere all my life. Thank you once again. Please accept my apology.
Ẹ bá dèbúrẹ́ àwọn olùgbẹ́bẹ̀ o. Ẹ bá dèbúrẹ́ o àwọn olùgbẹ́bẹ̀ o àwọn olùgbẹ́bẹ̀. This is the kind of song that King Wasande is singing right now. One of the, a famous news that is flying around within 3 days now is about the misconduct of King Wasande at Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport, Abuja. It's no longer news. All what it happened in that place, how he carry water, and they say he cannot carry water enter the plane, and some people suspect that water to be something else. Maybe, I don't know. Baba say it is water. People say it is alcohol, and they say Baba even pour it on that on head of that pilot Olunati. It's a very, it sounds funny, but it's not funny. It's not funny at all. It's not funny at all. Nobody expect that somebody like King Wasande will do something like that. But of course, I don't want to say we are all human beings. But anybody that know King Wasande will know that he has tendency of doing such a thing. He is not somebody that will back down easily, and a little bit of arrogancy. But that arrogancy you are looking at, it's not all the time. You don't need arrogancy. Sometimes you need a little bit of it with the diplomacy. With diplomacy, where they're supposed to recognize you and they don't recognize you, you have to let them know who you are, but not to this extent. And I think King Wasande they need to be very, very careful. You have to suspect that because his case it has been consistent. The negative news about King Wasiu recently has been consistent. I mean, from case of King Wasiu versus his drummer Ayankunle, that time it was all over everywhere. From that to issue of Ganusi, you know Ganusi now. That was one of these. I mean, another controversial issue about King Wasiu that set all the social media ablaze. And there's another one that just came in like that before this one, when King Wasiu they shake Ooni of Ife in the public domain, and everybody were like, what is meaning of this? What an arrogance from King Wasiu to be, no, he didn't even bow, no bow, nothing. He just, hey, stretch his hand and give Ooni the handshaking. And one thing that people fail to realize, that this Ooni is somebody that don't want to have issue with anybody, and he's like a stone, a stone that you will not want to stumble against, because if any egg that stumble against, I mean, stone will break. That is the issue. The man will not complain, but people around him, they will always complain, and it is very, very easy for anybody to stumble against Ooni. So many times we have seen a case like that. Obeko have stumbled against him. The governor of Osun State, Adeleke Jackson, has stumbled against him in the name of we want to greet. The same way, in the matter of greetings, it has always become a controversial. Recently, we just stopped story about, I mean, the new Alaafin and the Ooni of Ife. Before we saw that King Wasiu, they shaking Ooni of Ife in the presence of everybody, and people were like, what is meaning of this? Until we now see this one that Baba just did at Abuja, and everybody was like, wow, what is meaning of this? Is it because you have you are very close to Asiwaju? And even before then, this Baba is a can we call him a king of controversy now, because he has a lot of controversy around him. You know, when his mother died, Asiwaju called him, and the conversation was recorded, video for that matter, and it was circulated on social media, and people were like, what meaning of this? There is no problem, there is no big deal, everybody know that you are very close to Asiwaju, but recording his conversation, did Mr. President know that you are recording him? What if Mr. President just go and say something carelessly? This is how you are going to pick it, and you will be circulating it just in the name of somebody want to greet you. And some people are even bother themselves about how, I mean, the manner King Wasiu was using to communicate with Mr. President, like using all, we are Yoruba, and everybody know what is mean when they use Iwo. Some people came to defend it, that from Mr. Leko, that Wasiu was like a younger brother to Asiwaju, and that is how they communicate with each other. That the word Iwo, but so many people pick offense in that thing until we see this one, and people are wondering what is wrong with this man. What is wrong with King Wasiu? I know, I'm very sure that a lot of people will have called him that, Oga, you have to be very, very careful, because it has now become a regular thing. Within the space of, even within this year, or between towards the end of last year to this year, you will have counted about 5 or 6 controversy issue about Wasiu, and you are the one that sing, Emma, you don't see me, nobody you see me. Well, if they want to you see you, then you have to behave in the way that everybody, I mean, they will behave, sympathy on you. It is well, but Baba has come out to apologize, and it's now for Nigerians to accept his apology. He apologized to Mr. President, to the airport authority, and generally to his fans across the globe, because I know that so many people will have called him, except some people that are myopic, except some people that they will not, irrespective of what their lover do, they will not want to call their attention. And I don't see those one as people that Wasiu Ayinde need around him. Wasiu Ayinde need people that needs to call his attention to some of his mistake. Those are the good friend. Any of your friend that refuse to call your attention to your mistake, then they're not your good friend. So I know that the good friend of Wasiu Ayinde, they will have called him and tell him that, okay, let's now forget about it, that maybe it was that lady that was even rude, or maybe, okay, what if that plane hit you and you die like that? What are you going to be saying? You just die Sarah. Or people are still asking, can you do something like that in UK? If you go to US, can you do something like that? No. And so many things, so many funny things happen in this issue. When I saw the picture of that lady, that pilot Oluranti, and they mentioned his name, Jumako. I say, oh my God, who yara? Oh my God, baby, his papa na, his papa no send anybody. You see the papa of that lady, that Oluranti pilot, is from my senatorial district in Osun State, Osun Central, Jumako. Jumako no go take nonsense. So I know that when I saw that that lady is actually Jumako's daughter, I know that yes, she's not a bastard. That's how his daddy will behave. Although, in my own opinion, you shouldn't have let emotion overcome you like that. But if I'm also in ASU, I may not be able to do up to that one, but I will not be happy. Well, Nigerians, what are we going to do? Please forgive King Wasiu Ayinde. Ẹ máa yọ́nú sí mi, ìyẹn ọkùnrin ẹ máa yọ́nú sí mi, obìnrin ẹ yọ́nú sí wa, gbogbo ẹni bá yọ́nú sí wa. Ó ṣẹ́dùn ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run ọba òun lẹ́ ó máa rí. This song sound prophetic, as if Baba know that he is going to request for apology. Well, please don't forget to like this video, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel if you are watching for the first time. Thank you very much.